Pat Ryan Field for the Rugby Washington Varsity Semifinals. This is Rainier versus Liberty here at Pat Ryan Field. And we're getting ready for kickoff. Liberty will kick off to Rainier.
And here we go, right at the stroke of 3 o'clock. The kickoff will be taken by the Liberty Patriots,
Announcer
going from
Zippy
south
Hall.
to north. And there's the referee's whistle, and the game is underway. 35 minutes of intense rugby by these two high school championship teams. The Liberty forwards gather the ball in, stealing it away from the Rainier Highlanders, and take it up and set the platform, and the ball's away. The referee's arm is out, showing advantage to Liberty. The Liberty squad continues to drive ahead into the Rainier defense, and the ball's been ripped away, and now the referee calls them back, as there is no advantage to be gained from the high tackle.
High tackle against Rainier. So these two teams, Liberty is ranked at number 2 in the standings, and Rainier is number 3.
Put it down just a hair.
The Liberty team kicks the ball towards touch, and the penalty kick finds touch. And there will be a Liberty throw-in on the restart.
Last year, these two teams played for the state championship, and they came ahead on that one. To advance, one of these teams is going to have to lose and play the winner of
A good throw and catching the ball, swung wide, and the Rainier defense quickly comes up and snaffles up the offensive player before he can make the gain line. Driving to the weak side, the Liberty team tries to stretch the Rainier squad to create space, and the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of a blue and green player. And the referee indicates that earlier on it was a knock-on by Rainier. Scrum down Liberty.
Go, boys. Capitalize.
The two teams must align at least 5 meters behind the number 8 seat. The ball is put in on the referee's command, and it's run by the Liberty squad. Swung out into the midfield, and the and now the ball is ripped out of the offense's hands, and the referee blows his whistle. Penalty, high tackle against Liberty. Both teams in a feeling out process as the tackles are trying to be sorted out, and the Rainier team, Liberty defense is quick to run up on the Rainier team, and the ball's tackled away from the Rainier man and goes backwards. And now the ball has gone out of bounds, and it will be Rainier restart in the lineout. The team in possession of the lineout makes a call, so the man throwing the ball in knows how deep to throw it. There's a cadence and a jump and a throw, and they hope to catch it at the top of their jump to bring it down to their side. contestant caught, brought down, and a ball forms behind the ball carrier, and the Rainier team drives the ball on, sucking in the Liberty defense. Now the ball swung out in the center field back is pulled down by his foot, looking to clear the ball. The Rainier fullback kicks the ball downfield and rumbles over the half line and is picked up by the Liberty winger. Charging up across the midline, he takes it to ground, and the support crew is there to bind over the ball and win the ruck, and the referee's whistle goes. With a little over 7 minutes into the game, the referee has a chat with the captains. And it's time off.
Yellow card against Rainier.
As the Liberty man sets up to take the penalty kick for goal.
Going to take a penalty kick from almost midfield here.
The kick is long and strong, but it's wide to the side. On the drop out, the Rainier team will bring the ball up just before the 22-meter. All the ball has to do is cross the line. And it's anyone's ball. Kicking it 10 meters deep, it goes into the hands of the Liberty forward, who drives up into the teeth of the defense, and the referee blows his whistle. As the ball was carried out of bounds, there will be a Rainier line-out on the restart. And the ball's conveniently caught and swung out to the midfields, and the Liberty defense is quick there to gather up the charging Rainier back, who finds the gain line, and now it's recycled into the hands of the Rainier forwards, who drive forward, and the referee's arm is out, showing advantage to the Rainier team, who kicks the ball away, and the referee says penalty against Liberty, leaving their feet in the contact zone. The Rainier penalty kick is towards touch. The touch judge's flag is up, and there will be a Rainier line out on the restart. Just 8 meters in from the midline. Lining up perpendicular to the sideline, the two teams form the tunnel that the hooker will send the ball down through once they gather the ball in off of the sideline and out of the brambles. Now a second game ball has been kicked onto the field, and we're about to restart with the Rainier lineout. There's the throw in, the referee's whistle blows. Illegal lineout by the Rainier squad, and there's a tap of the ball through the mark, and away goes the Liberty backs. Looking for width to find space in between the defenders. The man's tackled to the ground, and the counter ruck finds the ball on the side of the red and white, and the top four drives ahead, taking the ball to ground. Now there's tenacious counter rucking by the team in green, but the Liberty, the Highlander team comes away with it. Setting the front platform, they rush it ahead, and their big top forward passes over the game line and through the defense, setting the ball on the ground. He recycles in for another charge by a large body Rainier player. Keeping the ball alive in the continuity of play, the ball swung towards the sideline, and the quick Rainier defense pushes the ball carrier out of bounds, and it will be a slow indication by the sideline judge as to which direction it's a Liberty lineout. Good throw and a high jump by the Liberty lineout man, and the ball secured and swung to midfield. Rattles off of the hands of one of the midfield backs, and the referee blows his whistle. Strung down, Rainier ball.
Yeah.
The referee barks out, crouch, bind, set, and indicates that the Rainier's front half can put the ball in, and they win it to their side, and it's swung amongst the backs. But unfortunately, the ball is passed forward, and the referee blows his whistle and brings it back for a strum down. Liberty ball. Backlines must arrange themselves 5 meters behind the last foot of the 8-man, and then the ball is put into the scrum, and it's swung out to the midfield backs who charge into the teeth of the defense. Struggling forward, the Liberty man finally finds the ground, a ruck forms, and the ball is swung out by the scrum half. Darting through the center defense, the Liberty forwards challenge the team in red defense to see who's going to step up to the tackle. A chip ahead by the scrum half puts the Rainier team under pressure, but their backs snaffle it up and run sideways to where they're tackled 15 meters out from the goal line. Now the ruck ensues, and it's anyone's ball, but it's picked up by a man in red, and they drive ahead. Setting it back, the Rainier team formulates the ruck, and the ball is kicked safely downfield. But as it turns up and off of the hands of the Liberty player, the referee blows his whistle. Knock on, Scrum down. Rainier ball.
There's still 20 bucks.
Here we go, and the scrum is formed, the ball's put in, and there's a mighty shove by the team in green and pushes back the Rainier Highlanders, but they win the ball and it's swung amid their midfield backs, looking for space between the defense of the blue and green. Dancing around tacklers, the flanker for the Rainier team continues to pass the ball on, and it clatters off of the hand of one of their forwards, and it's whistle blows, scrum down, Liberty ball. The referee instructs the Liberty scrum half to put the ball in with a shove. They push over the ball and it's picked up and swung back to their standoff, who grabs it ahead. Now the scrum half does a chip looking for space in behind the standoff, and the defense swarms him under, but he runs out of his tackle and runs ahead, flipping the ball to his prop forward. He runs the center field and does a backdoor pass to his fellow scrummer, taking the ball to the ground, and now it's recycled a little behind the back line, but they charge up into the Liberty defense. As the man's tackled, the Liberty man steals it out of his hands, and it's chipped ahead by the Liberty fullback. Challenging the man in the air, the referee blows his whistle. Penalty, playing the man in the air. It is illegal to contact the man in the air unless you're going for the ball yourself. A moment's taken as the player recovers his senses and the referee sets the mark for the penalty. The Highlanders standoff kicks the ball to touch. The flag's up, touch is found, and it will be a Rainier line out on the restart. The ball's found its way back to the sideline of the field. There's a jump and throw, and the Rainier squad collects the ball at the back of the line out. It's swung to midfield. Scissoring their center, the ball is taken into space between the Liberty defense, but it passed, it's not going to hand, and the Liberty man picks it up on the ground. Setting up the ruck, the Liberty scrum half passes it back to his fellow player, who chips it ahead, but the referee's whistle goes. Penalty against Rainier.
Way back over here.
Here's the penalty restart with a tap by the scrum half, and he runs into the defense, takes the ball to the ground. The ruck appears after the ball, and is now recycled into the hands of the Liberty center. Recycled again, it's swung out to a waiting hand of their talented prop forward as he crashes into and through the defense. He releases the ball after the tackle, and the ball is taken up, and the tackled Liberty player spills it forward in the contact zone, where Rainier man picks it up, breaks down the wing side, and takes the ball through and across the goal line and touches it down under the post for the first score of this 2017 boys varsity semifinal game. And here, after 20 minutes of play, the first score goes on the scoreboard with a 5-pointer with the conversion yet to come. The touchdown flags are up, indicating that the conversion is good, and so the score now stands. Rainier 7, Liberty 0.
Good news is we get to see how
Thank you, Nemo.
There's the kickoff after the try, and a Rainier forward picks it up and swings it in midfield so the backs can look for space. Running up to the 2-dead line, and now it's been recycled by the Liberty team and thrown the wing, but the ball is knocked out of bounds, and it's a Liberty's lineup. Just 10 meters inside of the Rainier half. The referee assesses the two scrums before they pack down and determines that they're not safe, blows it up and has them reset. Crouch, bind, set is the referee's chant. He indicates that it's safe for the scrum half to put the ball into the tunnel. And he does, and the ball's swung out of midfield. A show inside, a wraparound by the standoff, and the ball's taken into the Highlanders defense. Quick recycle finds the ball into the hands of the midfield backs as the ball's being swung across the field, looking for space between the Rainier defense. Now it's in the scrum half's hands, and he swings it wide, looking for space down the sideline channel. The ball is taken to tackle by the Rainier squad, and it's restarted in the plunge up the middle of the field by the Rainier back. Now the ball is swung wide, put back inside, down the line, and the Rainier squad is there to tackle the ball carrier. No gain of the ball progresses across the field. Still, the ball hasn't crossed the gain line as the Liberty look over a hole in the Rainier defense, and as he darts over the goal line, he touches it down with a flourish, and the referee indicates try awarded. 5 points to the Liberty team, and a quick response to the Rainier Highlanders' earlier score.
Cousins.
got a good foot.
That's pretty up to 7.
Yeah,
It's 7.5.
absolutely. Yeah.
It's my only t-shirt that I got.
I don't know. 'Cause she's down there. She's down there. I don't know.
The conversion kick is good by the left-footed kicker, and the score stands knotted at 7. 7 points for the Liberty Patriots and 7 points for the Rainier Highlanders. With less than 10 minutes to go in this first half of play for the Washington State Varsity Semifinal Championship. Here's the kickoff. Midway down the field, it's gathered in by the Liberty player who's quickly gathered in by the Rainier tackler. Taken to the ground and the ball's recycled. Midfield back, darts through the tackling opposition, runs the ball forward, looking for support. Now the ball slipped out of his hand, but the referee indicates the ball went backwards as it came out of hand. A good base is formed in the front half, recycles the ball into the hands of their talented prop forward All-American. Taking the ground in the tackle, the scrum half is quick to there and takes a dart up along the side of the breakdown and releases the ball to their hooker, who takes on several Rainier defenders. Recycled ball now goes into the midfield, and their midfield back is swallowed up by the red defense, and it's a slow recycle. Bringing the ball back to the weak side, and through the hands of Rainier forwards, the ball is driven towards the goal line. The referee's whistle blasts, and we wait for the decision. In touch or touchdown and goal. The referee indicates the ball is touchdown and goal before the man ready to touch. And it adds a 5-point response by the Liberty Patriots.
Pull out of 4.
The wide kick is driven long and straight, but it rolls off the upright, leaving the extra points on the table, and now the score is Liberty 12, Rainier 7.
Go, Rainier!
And these numbers are shape.
Yeah. I was thinking about getting some like thin like veneer. Just that way it's not gonna flop, you know?
Yeah.
and they'll slide in from the side.
Here's the kickoff. It's nice and high. The defenders get a chance to run down under and quickly surround the ball carrier and tackle him to the ground. The front half swings the ball out to his waiting standoff, who takes the ball to the ground in the tackle, and now it's brought to midfield and the ball's kicked for space, but the referee blows his whistle and brings them back as a result of a high tackle in the contact zone. Penalty against Rainier. The penalty kick is towards touch. The flag's up, touch is found, and it will be a Liberty line out on the restart. The two teams form their tunnel and their backs align themselves 10 meters off of the line out mark. Neither team can advance until the ball moves 1 meter off of the mark once it's thrown in and caught. There's the jump and throw, and the Liberty squad collects the ball in, shifting it to midfield, and the Liberty back takes on two Rainier defenders. It's quickly set back in the scrum half. Chips it ahead, but it's caught cleanly by the Rainier player, who drives it ahead, looking to get it beyond the Liberty defense and putting them under pressure. But the Liberty winger catches the ball, standoff catches the ball and swings it to his winger, who steps into touch as he gathers it in. Rainier line out. Short line out by the Rainier squad. It's a double catch, but it goes into the hands of his number 8 as they swing it in midfield. The Liberty defense is quick on to the ball carriers, but they step out of the uncertain tackle and continue to move the ball up the field. Setting the ruck, the Rainier squad swings the ball into the hands of their prop forward, who swing around, and he continues to charge up the field, not being tackled to the ground. Now he's taken to the ground and the platform forms behind him, and the scrum half swings it to their rampaging forward, who takes the ball into the Liberty defense. Slow incoming is picked up by a Liberty man on the side of the ruck as it was out and anyone's ball. Rucking and counter-rucking, and now the whistle goes and the referee indicates hands into the ruck. Penalty against Rainier. The penalty kick is towards touch, and touch is found, and it will be a Liberty line out on the restart. Liberty also with a short 5 man line out. It's snapped down and run straight to the ground. Midfield backs. The Liberty defense is quick up in attack and tackles the man well before the game line. Picking that ball up in the back of the ruck, the Rainier center kicks it ahead, and it's gathered in by the Liberty fullback, who charges up through the Rainier defense. Now the Ruck is formed with the scrum half, swings the ball out, skipping men looking for space. Number 10, who scoops his way for the goal line and touches it down. The late 5-pointer try for his first half of play.
Yeah. I've had to bite my tongue a few times. Liberty 17, Rainier 7. 17-7 at the half.
Off to Liberty.
Go Rainier!
Beginning of the second half here, Liberty is ahead 17-7 over Rainier. And Rainier, Liberty will be receiving the kick.
The referee is back in the center of the field. Counts the number of players on both teams. Sets his watch. And there's the whistle to restart the game. The second half is underway with the score. Liberty 17, Rainier 7. The referee's arm is out showing indication in the first moments of the game, and the whistle goes, and the Liberty scrum half drives up into the teeth of the Rainier defense. A pick and go on the part of the Liberty squad gains no yardage, and so the scrum half swings the ball in midfield. Passing the ball through hands, the Liberty team is driven out of bounds, but the referee blows his whistle. Penalty against Rainier for no arms in the tackle. It is illegal. You must use your arms in the tackle and attempt to wrap up the man with the ball. Now the penalty kick is the touch. Touch is found, and it will be a Liberty line out on the restart. The ball is brought back up to the playing field from out of bounds, and we're ready for the line out. The throw in, and it's caught by the Liberty jumper, and it's swung in midfield. The Liberty back looking for space, runs around between the 12 and 13. Steps inside, finds his way across the goal line, and touches the ball down for an early 5-pointer here in the second half of this high school varsity semifinal match. The conversion kick is good, and the score now stands Liberty 24, Rainier 7. There's the restart of this midway through the Liberty forwards, take it down and up into the Rainier defense. Now the ball swung amongst the backs, but it misses hands and finds the ground. It's picked up and run into the teeth of the oncoming Rake defense. Quick recycle on the scrum half part, and the ball run back towards where the defense stands, and the referee's arm is out showing advantage. He blows his whistle. He blows his whistle and brings them back. Penalty against Rainier, not using their arms in their tackle once again. The penalty kick is towards touch. The flag is up, touch is found, and it will be a Liberty restart on the lineout. There's a line-out throw, and it's gathered in by the Liberty jumpers. Swinging it back in the midfield, a skip, a slip, and the ball goes into the hands of the outside wing, and he's taken into touch, and it will be a Rainier line-out. Now Rainier is ready for their line-out, throwing it to the man at the tail of the line, swinging it into their midfield back. He ducks under one tackle and around another man. Running over the waiting tackle, he's finally taking the ground, and here comes the Rainier ruck. Stepping over the ball and driving off the counter ruck, but the ball is picked up. The referee blows his whistle. Knocked on, Isabella. Struck down, Rainier ball. The two packs a line. The referee calls out touch, bind, set, the two teams engage, and the referee blows his whistle before the ball's won. Calls for a reset. The referee reminds both front rows that they are to push flat and straight. You're not to drive up, you're not to drive down, and you're not to wheel. There's a mighty shove by the team in blue and green. And the Rainier number 8 takes the weak side and drives up the wrong side. And he's finally swarmed under by the Liberty defense. The ball's out into the midfield hands of the Liberty team, and it goes awry, but it's picked up and the referee says, play on. Ball's taken into contact by Rick Fox, the referee's arms out, showing but he's allowing the advantage to play on. No advantage gained, and he blows his whistle and calls them back for the penalty against Liberty for the high tackle. Any tackle above the shoulders is high and a penalty. Now the rampaging Rainier forward takes the ball into contact, sets it back, and it's swung to midfield. Rainier man looking for space between the blue and green defense. The ball's taken to ground and a wreck ensues, and the Rainier team maintains possession. The referee sees that the Liberty squad is offsides at the restart, and he indicates that there's a penalty coming. No advantage is taken by the Rainier team, and he blows his whistle and brings the two teams back. Penalty against Liberty for their offsides. Looking for a score, the Rainier team taps the ball through the mark and swings it up to their onrushing forwards. Recycling at the back of the scrum, it's now put into the hands of their prop forward, who struggles through the Liberty defense and is taken to the ground. The ruck pushes off the defense and the ball is swung into the wing and taken out of bounds before the Rainier player can find pay dirt in the try. It will be a line out. Liberty ball. To the front jumper, and the ball is chipped ahead and kicked into his own man in front of him. The referee lets it play on, blows his whistle, line out, run down. Rainier is sprung down 5 meters out from the in-goal line of the Liberty Patriots. It's picked up at the back by the Rainier number 8, who puts his hand into the shoulder of the first Liberty player, but he's taken to ground. Ball comes out of the back of the ruck, and it's swung in midfield, and the standoff gives it to a charging center who's quickly tackled up. The ball is slipped back on the ground and now picked up by a Rainier man who's quickly tackled with it, and the ruck ensues. Mighty County rucking French ball pop out to the Rainier side, and the scrum half takes it into the defense, and the ball goes to the ground. Quickly picked up by a forward on the back. He takes a dab along the side of the breakdown, taking the ball into the teeth of the Liberty defense. Now the ball swung wide, looking for space amongst the defense, and it's in the hands of the winger. Tips it ahead, and through and out the back. And the referee brings him back for a scrum down. Liberty ball. The two teams engage in the scrum, and the ball is put in by the Liberty scrum half. Picked up by the number 8 who runs wide looking for space in the Rainier defense. Driving into the tackle, he's held up by the Rainier backs, and now the supporting crew of the Liberty squad dives into the ground, and the ball is slipped out the back and kicked for space by the Liberty fullback. It's over the head of the Rainier man, who now gathers it in on the carom. And he steps around 1, 2, 3, 4 would-be Liberty tacklers. And he's taken to the ground in a good ruck forms. But now the counter-rucking exposes the ball. And the Liberty man picks it up and knocks the ball on forward in the tackle. And Rainier has recovered it. The referee, giving advantage to the team in red and white, holds his arm out. And the Rainier team looks to find that advantage. But no, they can't. It's tackled to the ground. The referee blows his whistle. Knock on, scrum down, Rainier ball.
Injury timeout.
Support to get off of the field. The referee would have stopped the running time while the injured player was down, and now he restarts it as the two teams prepare to restart their play with a scrum down Rainier ball. The two teams engage, and the referee indicates that it's safe to put the ball in, and the Rainier man skips around the side, gets flipped into his hand by the number 8. He's taken to the ground, and the support crew follows it behind, but they're quickly tackled by the Liberty defense. Now Rainier recycles the ball, looking for space out wide and around the defense of the Liberty team. Bringing it to the wing, the ball's run around and through into goal and touchdown for a 5-pointer. Adding to the Rainier total, which now stands at 12 points with the 2-point conversion to come.
Not going to get
And
there.
there's the conversion kick that's short and wide, and the score now stands Rainier 12, Liberty 24. There's the kickoff for the restart, and it clatters through the hands of the number 8. Flicked ahead by the Liberty man. The referee's arm is out, indicating advantage. Knocked on. Liberty scrum down. Rainier ball. The two teams engage in the scrum, and there's a mighty shove by the Liberty squad, but Rainier wins it. Picked up by the number 8, and their scrum half dances around the first set of tacklers, and the ball's now in hand as their center takes the ball out of bounds. Line out. Liberty ball. There's the throw and capture by the Liberty jumper, and the ball's now midfield. Passing it amongst the backs. They're looking for space between the Rainier defense, but it's not to be found. And the Rainier crew stiffens up. The ball is flicked out of the breakdown, and the referee blows his whistle. The ball being knocked forward by one team and another and back again, and the referee's whistle indicates that a scrum is to follow, and it will be Rainier's possession on the input. The referee blows his whistle before he gives indication for the scrum half to put the ball in, as one or both teams began pushing before the ball came in. Calls for a reset. Reminds the players that they are not to push until the ball is in. Calls the two teams together. Indicates the scrum half can put in the ball, and here comes a mighty shove by the green and blue. Won by Liberty, and it's swung to their stand-up. Flicking it through the wraparound man. It goes into hands, and now their winger has it, but the ball was passed forward. Knock on, scrum down, Rainier ball.
Doing it good, Liberty.
There's the scrum down, and there's a bit of a wheel, but it's won. Yet before the ball comes out, the referee blows his whistle as a result of the two teams wheeling the ball around the center point. Calling them back, it will be a reset of the scrum down. Shifting a bit to the side to a patch of grass with a little more for their cleats to grip in. The referee directs the two teams to pack down again. Engaged, the ball is won by the Rainier team, picked up by the number 8. Swings it to his 9, to his 10, to his 12. Skipping his crashing fullback into the hands of their 13, and now it's on the wing. Looking for space, he steps inside and still runs along the field. Setting the ball down, the ruck forms, and the ball swung into the hands of the eagerly waiting Rainier forward. The ball is stripped out of the hands in the tackle, and the referee says that's gone backwards to the Liberty, and now his arm goes out, showing advantage, penalty against Rainier, hands in the ruck. Penalty kick is the touch is found, and it will be a Liberty ball on the restart. Good throw and catch by the Liberty crowd, and the ball swung to midfield. Rushing up towards the Rainier defense, the ball is swung to the wing, but clatters off the fingertips of the on-rushing winger, and it will be a line out. Rainier ball.
Finish, Keegan.
Short four-man line out. Rainier winning possession of the ball, brings it forward and takes it down to the ground. It's released in the tackle and picked back up by the tackled man, and he goes ahead again. The ball is out and swung in midfield. The Liberty defense is a little slow to react, and the ball is taken up into the 10-meter line of the Liberty half the field. Now swung back into their forward's hands. He's tripped up as he approaches the gain line and takes the ball to the ground. The ruck forms, and the ball is swung out by the scrum half into the forward's hands. He's quickly tackled to the ground by the Liberty defense. Trying to get around by the breakdown, the Rainier man looks for space, but is tackled to the ground. Now another gap forward by the Rainier player, and he's tackled to the ground. A quick recycle, and the ball is in the hands of the midfield back. Taking it to the ground, a counter ruck by the Liberty squad puts the ball in possession in question. Picked up by the Liberty scrum half, and he's given it to his second row, who charges into the Rainier defense. Sucking up a number of players, creating a certain space around the field, and it's won by the Liberty squad. The first tackle is misses, and the ball goes into the hands of their talented prop forward, and he swings the ball into the body of the Rainier player, and it's off of him into touch, and it will be a Liberty ball on the restart. The line out. Good throw and catch, and now the ball's in midfield, and the Liberty squad scissors off of the ball, bringing it into the Rainier defense. Now it's out again, looking for space in between the backs, but the Rainier backs refuse to let the man go. Tackling him to the ground is quickly picked up at the back of the ruck by the Liberty man, who looks for space around it, and the referee blows his whistle. Brings them back to the point of the restart. with a penalty against Rainier for entering the ruck from the side. The Liberty captain indicates that he wishes for a kick for goal on the penalty. For goal is successful, adding 3 points to the Liberty total, and the score now stands: Liberty 27, Rainier 12.
Keep it up, Liberty. Finish it, guys.
There's the kickoff restart, and it's caught in the air, and the non-touching it steps out of bounds with the ball in his possession, resulting in a line-out, Rainier ball.
Go, Keegan. Good job, Keegan.
Good foul of the line-out ball by the Liberty second row, and it's picked up by the prop forward who takes it into opposition, and now it's recircled, and the Rainier defense is there waiting, tackling the man to the ground. The ball is now circled back from the onrushing Rainier defender. The referee blows his whistle. The result of that passage of play is offsides on the Rainier man, and it will be a penalty. Liberty ball. The ball is kicked forward, and it's taken in by the Rainier man, catching it in the air, setting it back, and it's swung in midfield where their top forward rushes it up into the teeth of the Liberty defense. Now the number 8 picks it up, runs laterally across the field, and swings it out to no one in particular, and the Liberty squad rushes up on it. The referee's arm is out showing advantage. The Rainier team gains that advantage by rushing the ball upfield. Now it's in their hands, looking for second and third phase play, giving them an opportunity to touch the ball down again and goal. Picking it up and going alongside of the breakdown, the Rainier number 8 drags defenders across the goal line and touches the ball down, adding another 5 points to the Rainier score. The conversion is good. And the Rainier squad now has accumulated 19 points to Liberty's 27. With only minutes to go in this second half of play. A good kickoff and catch by the Rainier squad, and the ball is taken to ground, swung out of midfield and now towards the wing, looking for the space that they found only minutes ago when they added 7 points to their total. Now the ball's rushed out of bounds, the flag is up, and the result will be a line-out Liberty ball. Good throw and jump, but the catch doesn't follow, and now Rainier has the ball. Rushing it up to midfield, they're looking for space with their backs between the Liberty tacklers. Flinging the ball around with little regard, the ball gets knocked on, it will be strung down. Liberty ball. The referee indicates that number 9 can put the ball into the scrum and the ball's out. Into the standoff hands, and he switches the center who takes it into the Rainier defense. Now the ball is tackled to the ground, and the Rainier man steals the ball. Looking for space along the wing, the Liberty defense is quick to take it away, and now puts the Rainier team under pressure. Ball's going backwards, and so is the Liberty squad as the ball is flicked not into anybody's hand in particular, but the Rainier team is eager and takes the ball into the Liberty defense. Still looking for space, it's being flicked back, and now the ball's on the wing. Going out and coming back in. The ball's shifted behind the referee as he limbos out of the way, and it's tackled to the ground. The ruck and counter ruck puts the ball's possession in dispute. Liberty man picks it up where there is no ruck, and the ball goes forward and is tackled to the ground. Recycling the ball, the Liberty squad passes it around with little regard to possession, and now the Rainier defense swarms under the ball carrier and pushes the Liberty team back again. Swinging the ball into a set of waiting hands. The ball's rushed up and is tackled to the ground. The referee's arm is out, showing advantage to the Liberty squad as they continue to maintain possession. And now it's chipped into space. And the referee indicates penalty has occurred. Blows his whistle and brings the two teams back and sets the point of the penalty so that the Liberty squad can restart under that oversight. It's a tap through the ball and kick to the sideline because there is no more time in this game. And here, the final between the Liberty Patriots and the Rainier Highlanders of this high school varsity semifinal state championship